I am not saying this about the Hanafiya, but I do say this about certain issues. This happens in some occasions, some situations this occurs, which is the Imam of the Madhab does a mistake because the evidence didn't reach him. Are we all together? The Imam, he did a fatwa in a mas'ala and he did not have evidence in this issue. That if the Imam was to get the evidence, he would have changed his opinion and he would have taken the evidence. And we have many examples of that, where Imam Shafi'i said something and then after saw the evidence and then changed his opinion. The same with who? Imam Malik rahimahullah. Hatta Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. Are we all together? Bal we have Muhammad ibn Hassan al-Shaybani saying, if my teacher Abu Hanifa was to see this, wallahi, he would have taken this hadith. And we all know this, Muhammad ibn Hassan al-Shaybani, they said he disagreed with Abu Hanifa in half of the madhab. Some even said thuluthay al-madhab, 2/3 of the madhabs of Imam Abu Hanifa. Muhammad ibn Hassan al-Shaybani disagreed with Imam Abu Hanifa. He's a student. Al-Qadi Abu Yusuf, same thing, disagreed with the Imam. So what sometimes happens is, the Imam does a mistake. Some of the individuals in the madhab, fanaticism enters them, ta'assub of the Imam. They love the Imam. So they become very fanatic towards the Imam. And they try to find a justification for his mistake. Rather than saying he's still going to get a reward, Imam Abu Hanifa or Imam Malik or Shafi'i or Ahmed. He's going to get a reward, okay, one reward, but we're not going to follow him in this because we have the text here. They won't. And that's why the tanaqud here comes, where you find in one place, they will take this, and another place they don't take it. Are we all together, brothers? So what's harmful about saying that the Imam, as the Prophet told us, إِذَا اجْتَهَدَ الْمُجْتَهِدُ أَمَا إِذَا اجْتَهَدَ الْحَاكِمُ فَأَصَابَ فَلَهُ أَجْرَانِ. If the scholar does a fatwa and he gets it right, how many rewards does he get? 2. What about if he strives and he gives a fatwa and he gets it wrong? How many rewards does he get? 1. Even the Imam, his mistake is a reward. Because he was trying to seek the pleasure of Allah and he got it wrong. So he's never rebuked or shamed for it, but he's not also blind followed in it. Does that make sense? And this is when it kicks in, ta'dhib sunnah, in your eyes. That you venerate the hadith of the Prophet more than anything and anybody or any individual. Does that make sense? That you say, listen, come on guys, hadith here. We brought all this to you now, we've responded to your points. Hadith of Rasulullah is still here and you're still rejecting it. It's a problem now. And if you've got an explanation for it, we want to hear it. If that explanation is, yeah, you're right, we can see it that way and this way, okay, let's agree, disagree, that's fine, no problem. But I have an evidence you don't even have. I have an evidence, you don't have that evidence. You have nothing on your side. You can't say it's a valid difference of opinion necessarily. Does that make sense? لأن إذا ورد النص, if a text comes in the discussion, there's no door open for someone to say, but my Imam said this. But our madhab, we believe this. Does that make sense, brothers? Also the Hanafiyyah, many other issues like that, they do it. وَأُحِلَّ لَكُمْ مَا وَرَاءَ ذَلِكُمْ, we mentioned it before, based on the issue. فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا مَاءً فَتَيَمَّمُوا. The Hanafiyyah believe that you could do wudu with nabid. Nabid is of alcohol. You can do wudu with it. But the ayah says, فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا مَاءً فَتَيَمَّمُوا. You can't find water. The next step is what? Tayammum. I didn't say Nabi. They inserted that in the verse. It's ziyadatun ala nas. So the qa'idah is halalun ala balabilihi dawhu halalun lit-tayri min kulli jinsi. Is it allowed for you guys to add on a text and use it for yourselves? And for us it's haram, we can't do that. And it won't work for us. Ba'uka tajurru wa ba'i la yajurru. That your ba makes the ism majroor, but my one doesn't. صح?